Isaac, welcome back to Queen's Park Rangers. How does it feel to be back at the club?
Yeah, fantastic. It was special to get the conversation with Christian and the head coach in terms of them wanting me back at the club. And I said, since I've become a free agent, it was kind of a no-brainer for me.
Isaac Hayden snatched up by QPR. What does this mean for his career, and what impact will it have on the Jamaica men's national team? Join Premier 7 right now for the big chat. Greetings and welcome to another episode on Premier 7. I am your host, Ryan Nelson. As news break the here that Isaac Hayden has been snatched up by QPR. Isn't this the news that we all wanted to hear as fans of the Jamaica men's national team? Isn't this something that Isaac Hayden would have even wanted for himself, having been one of the main players for the Jamaica men's national team? I mean, for me personally, I believe that he would deserve to be in a club whereas he's getting some game time that will keep him match fit. And before the transfer window closed, he got a free move to QPR. People, how are you all doing? How are you all feeling about this move for Isaac Hayden? Because for me, I am feeling quite impressed. Seeing that QPR is in the championship, and if it is not the championship that you want to be a part of, then it has to be in the Premier League. So it's just a step down. And in that case, people, I am happy for my local player. The topic of importance is Isaac Hayden snatched up by QPR, what it means for Jamaica. Because there will be a question, because the thing is, not all transfers that looks like a terrific move will be a success. And some that we may not think will be a success turns out to be a success. So it is something that we have to keep our fingers crossed on, but we have to give thanks for what has happened. Now, before I dive into the importance of the video via different points, people, if you are new to Premier 7, please go ahead and subscribe. If you are already a subscriber, then you know what to do. I just want to bring across the website again, people, because Premier 7 upgrades not only here on YouTube, but to extend the wings to you, the fans, in seeing what is taking place on the website. You're seeing that it is Premier 7 Edge. The link will be in the video description. So people, whenever you have the free time, I am kindly asking for you to check it out, because without your participation and interaction with the website, then it would seem as if I wasted my time. So there are a lot of things there. The media, the gallery, homepage, you name it. So within your spare time, do have a look on that. But back to Isaac Hayden, because am I excited about the news? Not necessarily, but I am grateful, because there has to be a way now to say that this is the reason why Isaac Hayden has been in the Jamaica team, because remember, World Cup qualifiers is right around the corner. And with no further ado, let's just jump into the news about our local player or our national representative in an Isaac Hayden. So, ex-Newcastle midfielder Isaac Hayden signs for QPR. And this was a few minutes ago. Depending on where you're from, it can be longer in terms of time, but Queen's Park Rangers have signed midfielder Isaac Hayden on a free transfer following his release by Newcastle United in the summer. Hayden spent 4 months on loan with the R's in the 2023-24 season, making 17 appearances. QPR have 1 point from their opening 3 championship game this season were beaten 7-1 by Coventry City on Saturday. Now, can Isaac Hayden come in and make a massive difference? There are players who represent Coventry City that we would love to have, but the focus is on an Isaac Hayden. But 7-1, it is a bantering. However, based on what Isaac Hayden states, he said, I had a few options to go abroad, but it was one of those where I was going to stay in the championship. It was only going to be one club, and I'm just glad it gets done. Hayden told the Hoops website. Remember, Isaac Hayden was a part of them on loan in the 2023 season, 24 season, and he made some appearances. So I think he would have an understanding about the culture of what QPR is about. And QPR is a team that has been in the Premier League before, so it is a team that has recognition. It's just that they haven't been there for a while. And the good thing is that if he never had a good experience at QPR, then remember he had several options. He could have went elsewhere, but the 7-1 defeat to Coventry, what difference can Isaac Hayden bring? And if he does bring difference, then we can have the belief that he will make a difference for what he has been doing for the national team. However, why these moves matter? Because there has to be a reason. So for Hayden, personally, he was without a club. And he wanted to play some football, for which shows independence, unlike some other players who doesn't want to move from a particular club because of money. Choosing names, I won't call any, but I know who I'm talking about right now. But back to Hayden, this is the best thing that could have happened before September, because World Cup is around the corner, as I've stated earlier on. So instead of being without a club, unlike Antonio, unlike Ravel Morrison, who I always would say should be a part of Jamaica team, he doesn't have a chance really then, because he's not playing in any game. And Coach McLean stated that he would have to see what the players are doing before he can pick them. So some players, how will they pick? But let's hope that everything is on the same level, because Antonio has been selected without a club. Why will Ravel Morrison not be selected? So we don't want any bangarang in the latter stage of qualification, third one, final stage. So it is great to know that he will have some game time. Remember, he was injured for Jamaica before, back in action, getting some game time. That will build his momentum. And now we have a platform to play consistently in the championship. Hopefully he's free from injuries, unlike a Leon Bailey, which is sad. And we're not sure if we're going to get Mason Greenwood. So whichever key players we have right now in our team, it is going to be important. And the midfield is where the game is won. And people, if you're loving what I'm saying here, please go ahead and smash a like on the video. I want to gain some subscriptions from this as well, because it's breaking news, and without you, the fans, the channel will not be as important as it should. Remember, the championship is a physical league. It is fast. It is full of energy. Isaac Hayden would need a match fitness. If he match up to the championship level, then he can match up in the qualification stage. And what a boost it would be for Jamaica in the final round of the World Cup. Do you believe we will make it to the World Cup? I have my doubts, to be honest, but I won't say much on that. But the impact of an Isaac Hayden on Jamaica's midfield is our talisman in that spot, and he would move mountains for Jamaica. He has been a tower of strength for Jamaica. You saw that in a couple of games well, especially in the Nations League. He played very well. He's a key man in that midfield, and he brings experience, balance, leadership, and defensiveness to the team. Quality that Jamaica desperately needs ahead of the qualification stage, and he's an anchor man. I don't want to say any Casemiro's out there now. Then again, we don't have Bailey. Hopefully, we will have him before other games. Antonio, as I've said before, is without a club. Maybe Warner Brown gets a nod. Gray picking up his pace, because our players are getting games. And Mothersill, I did a video on Malik Mothersill. I would love to see him in the national team, because that guy is a different type of talent, and we have to get the best pool of players. I think the team will reveal its squad sometimes in the later stage of August. And I have heard it from other YouTubers. Props to them as well. We need to see our squad. And once we're satisfied, because we know football, not only who are presenting, but we know football, we will be satisfied if we see the names that should be there. So signing an Isaac Hayden at QPR on a free, getting some game times in the championship, he will give him a boost for his Jamaica career continuation. This signing would be a match ready signing for him, not rusty, not out of place, and this could make a massive difference in the tight spots to get to the World Cup. No team is a walkover. No team is a walkover, and Jamaica cannot look on things like that. People, I am loving the video that I'm doing here, and I think you all do appreciate it as well. And this is who I am, somebody who believes in proper self-conduct. So my road is to reach the 3,000 goals. I am getting there by different means, but I need for you to be a part of the Premier 7 community. So in conclusion, people, a move for Isaac Hayden, is it good or is it bad? Will he find form or will he struggle? Will he help to push Jamaica closer to the World Cup, or will it be the opposite? He has been on a great form for Jamaica before the injuries. He's back. People, what do you think? What do you think about even the topic here? Isaac Hayden snatched up by QPR, having been there before, right? What it means for Jamaica. I think it should mean a positive, but without actions, then we cannot believe. So people, you all take care. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because when you do such, Premier 7 will reply. You all take care. Goodbye until we meet.